Hi guys, welcome to a new year with me on YouTube. I'm just trying out tentatively the new camera to find out how it works. It's a Canon V10. Apparently it specialises in entry-level vloggers, which is, I suppose, what I am, or what I fit into the most. So I'm hoping to produce better quality videos for you. So I hope you all had a good Christmas and a good start to the new year. And I hope if last year wasn't so good for you, this year will be better. So hopefully you guys get to come along with me this week and help me prepare for a further review of my care needs, which is not such an interesting start to the year, but is one of those things that has to be done periodically. And you may get to see some of the more fun stuff as well. There is a sort of busy week planned, and I have a sleep study coming up, so that I'm not expecting anything in particular to come out of that, but at least it's one test down. I'm thinking it might be more hormone related, my problems, but we shall see. Anyway, I will see you guys later. I have to say it's nice to get back to doing some sort of YouTube again, because what with the technical difficulties I've had in the last few weeks, I've kind of lost focus on a lot of things. So I'm hoping that with the new camera being so easy to use and everything, and when I get my house slightly more organised, I'll be able to make videos much more easily and produce them with much more of a variety. So this is a sort of experiment today. I've got the camera on a tripod stand that also allows me to hold it in my hand, but if I put it on a table it would go into the conventional stand. So it's quite easy to hold actually. The grip is very good if you've got dexterity issues. I have to say I'm really impressed with it. I think it's an old one I inherited off somebody. So I'm discovering that some of these tripods have got some wicked cool angles that they can do for filming, so that will help in the future, of course, as well. Anyway, I shall hopefully see you guys later when we're building. Guys, look who's turned up for the first time this new year. It's Domino Cat. Fat Cat. Little cat. Little Domino Cat. You're looking a bit... You've been to the vet, haven't you, I think? We don't know who you are, do we? But you've been coming here for years and years and years. Let's show everybody how cute you are. Come on, Domino. You're going to show us your face for the first time in the new year. Little cat. Domino. Sorry. Come on, Domino Cat. You're so gorgeous, aren't you? Even though you are an old cat. And you're not mine, but you come and visit us, don't you? Say yes. Yes, because I'm a greedy puss. Yes, I am. I'm greedy. Hi guys. I forgot to, include you with the building segment of yesterday, but we didn't really do building the model as such. We did some organising of the bricks into colour and type of bricks, so it will make assembly much more easy. And I don't know, I think I might have bitten off more than I can chew with this. And I think it will take me till next Christmas to do. But I'm still pleased I got the model anyway. And I'm hoping to be able to, when it's done, change it for different seasons of the year, hopefully. Because I think it would be a bit of fun. I'm trying to find new ways to have fun and things in my house, being as I don't get to leave it under my own steam anymore. I've kind of reverted to some of the activities I did when I was younger, which sounds a bit weird as an adult. So trying with the Lego too, that was always quite a big outlet as a kid. I always had the Lego characters camping and escaping and doing activities that I couldn't physically do myself. So I think part of that has come out in the wish to start building models again. That and having nephews and things to build things with. Or at least it's an excuse to look at the Lego website again. But I will keep you informed about the big build anyway. Also, I'm looking at my email this morning, and nothing has come through from the NHS. And being as the assessment is on Wednesday, and my social worker is coming early that day as well to help fill in forms for the care review, then I don't know when I'm going to have time to fill in the forms, being as I can't do them very easily myself. It takes me a long time to type, and my handwriting, that takes even longer than typing, and B, that's only legible by about 10 people in the world population. So I'm kind of striking out on that one. But we'll also see how that pans out. It's still fairly early in the day, and people are still waking up after the Christmas holiday as well. So we'll find out how things go. I'm fairly nervous as to what my future is going to be, and I want some sort of means to help retain independence, much as I've lost a great deal of physical independence in the last 2 years, I just want to retain some independence of choice. I'm not naive to think that, I'm going to have 24-hour care or even several hours a day of care, but I would like the chance to go out once or twice in a week to do, mostly I'd like to do some academic research and occasionally some shopping. I don't think it's particularly an onerous thing to ask, but maybe it is. Maybe it's a problem that cannot be solved, but we'll find out. I had my assessment for NHS continuing care today. It was very long and grueling, and many of the criteria areas are very sort of rigid, and like with feeding and things, it focuses on the physical ability to feed oneself rather than carry food, make food, etc. Even though that's fundamental. So so while the NHS were sort of identifying aspects where my care needed to be improved and support I needed, it does not necessarily mean that they will take on this funding, and I don't necessarily think it means social care will take it on either. So I think there might be a sort of ongoing pitch battle, but we shall see. I'm pleased that my social worker even made the effort to try and get needs met. She has worked really hard on my case, I have to say. And it's not her fault that really the system isn't set up for people with disabilities such as myself. It's more to do with people who sort of acquire them and illness type things rather than things that are considered a clinical state rather than a fact of biology, although I could sit there and argue this point, but this isn't the platform for that. Well, anyway, on to the next assessment this week. I'm going to the sleep study, which I am also quite nervous about. One, because I don't really want another piece of equipment in the bedroom because it's like a hospital as it is. And two, because having this level of disability seems to confuse people whenever I go anywhere these days. But I think that's just my perception of it. But anyway, so I'll let you guys go and I'll see you again soon. Here we are at the sleep and ventilation unit at the local hospital, and I've discovered that I have to bring the machine home and Dad has to attach it to me. So here we go. Here I am attached to the machine. It was not as uncomfortable and onerous as I expected, so it all went well. I was just wanting to film this while I thought about it. About how the system or current healthcare system, at least in the UK, or at least in my experience of it, isn't set up for people who need care and assistance to do things at like outpatient appointments, but they don't necessarily have enough care support to bring their own carer with them to an appointment. And if you are like me and you have just one parent of the opposite gender, then it can get problematic when they're expected to do sort of fairly sort of intimate kind of things like dress you, attach monitors and various things. So just putting that out there, guys. I wondered if anybody else has ever had the same kind of experience, because although the device was fairly easy to attach, I couldn't do it myself, and there didn't seem to be any sort of healthcare person other than the technician who explained it to us to attach the thing to me. So if I'd have just been dropped off in the waiting room by an ambulance or something, then I don't know what would have happened. But it's interesting to think about, and I think it's a situation particularly where if things like community care are being slashed and people don't have the number of hours or support to go to medical appointments, then I think this kind of thing needs to be addressed in-house. Womble here hopes you've enjoyed this week's video, and if you have, he says please like, comment and subscribe, and see you next time.